tell the story of your name for 60 seconds to them. So turn to somebody next to you. Here's how it works. The only rules here are the following. One, don't make it up. Just tell the truth. I'll tell you a quick 20-second version of my name. My name is Akshay. It's a Sanskrit name from India. It means prosperity, or actually, the gods and goddesses in mythology used a plate that every time they would give like food away to the poor, it would just never end. Prosperity. So my name means a plate. There are many different versions of my name. I got made fun of for growing up, ashtray, and all sorts of things like that. But again, share whatever you want about your name, but you have 60 seconds to do so. Turn to your neighbor, and if you're a trio, that's fine. Turn to them.
Hi, neighbor.
60 seconds for the first person. Talk about your name. Very simply, 60 seconds can change the way we offer ourselves. The reason I put these words up is because a lot of times people walk into a role or a situation and they just know my name and my role. But I am more than that. I am my story. And I have lots of stories to share. And I want to share those stories face to face. I want to share them on Instagram. I want to share them everywhere I can so that I get to connect with people. It's not necessarily that I want to show off or show people where I've been and what I've done. It's that I crave connection. And that's something that I think is super appropriate for millennials. So moving on to what types of things do we do? Well, we design games, really, and experiences that can get people to connect quickly, to explore what could be very quickly, so that you get to work faster. That's the bottom line. We're all here to produce on some level. And so how do you do that? Well, some of you may have played this next couple of games before, but I think it's telling. And we want to teach a little bit about what play is. And there's two camps. Sometimes there's competitive play and non-competitive play. So let me teach you a quick game. I'm going to ask Courtney to help me. It's called rock, paper, scissors. Raise your hand if you know this game. So rock, paper, scissors. The first thing you have to do is learn, how do I play the game? So when people walk into a workplace, they want to know what the rules of engagement are. How do I succeed here? What does it take to succeed? Do you know? Sometimes managers don't even know. They're just like, I don't know, just make friends with everybody, I don't know. First things first is figure out how to play the game. What are the rules? So Courtney, do we do 1, 2, 3, shoot? Okay, here we go. So here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, classic. Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors. What? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, so scissors beats paper, paper beats rock, rock beats scissors. Does that make sense? Stand up, face somebody. The goal of this game is to beat your partner. First one to three wins
And then use you as a partner? Some people are thinking about what the other person is doing. No matter what you were thinking about in rock, paper, scissors, all decisions, all motivation is about serving yourself. So how much of entitlement is about serving the self? You want to think about that. Second game to follow this. Stay standing. Here it is. It's called Tiger Fireworks Glow. And a number of CCL folks have seen this before. I'm going to reteach it. Tiger Fireworks Glow. I'm going to teach you the moves. Here's Tiger. Arrgh! So you're going to do Tiger on with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Arrgh! I really want to let that one out. Fireworks goes like this. Ah. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And then hello is simply hello. 1, 2, 3. Hello. And so Tiger Fireworks Glow. The goal of this game is to match your partner 3 times. Here's how you do it. You stand back to back, and you make a decision. So you just jump. Okay. 1, 2, 3, jump. Oh, hey! So first group to 3 matches wins. Turn towards me. Anything you want. Go ahead, Tiger Fireworks That sequence of game is a fun one.
to understand a couple of things. One, the difference between Tiger, Fireworks, Hello and Rock, Paper, Scissors is the following. No matter what you are thinking about in Tiger, Fireworks, Hello, who are you thinking about? What is the goal? The partner. You're thinking about how both of us can win, how both can actually benefit from this moment, this work, this game. The game work, we'll talk about it in a few slides. So, the big other things to keep in mind, who did this? Okay. Hello! Oh, hello! Okay, it's okay to be honest. Who thinks that's cheating? Raise your hand. It's not cheating. Here's why. The person who did that was willing to let go of their original idea to serve the group. And so how do we create environments or situations in which people are actually, millennials are actually thinking about the greater purpose, because they care about that, and the greater meaning of the work they're doing, so that they're putting themselves aside in order to fulfill the meaning of the work, the purpose of the organization, and the social good that they care so much about. We don't do enough of a good job at that. Okay, who did this?
This is kind of a silly game, actually. Like, you can just do it in order. Tiger, Fireworks, Hello. And we thought, we do that.
Here's the other piece. Nobody did that? Okay. We told you the rules of the game, but we didn't tell you how to play the game. We told you the goal, but we didn't tell you how to get there. And so, empowerment, all those words that are fancy that we don't know how to quite figure out, how do we get people the ability to do what they want and also achieve a goal? That's what it is. You could have achieved the goal in 5 seconds if you'd gone in order. You may not have, because some of you may have thought, well, that's not fun. That's not much of a challenge for me. I'd rather do a challenge. I'd rather have fun. Notice your motivation for doing the game, and notice your motivation for doing the work. Play is really our brain's favorite way of learning. Written by a number of people, including Plato many years ago. We apply the science of play. In those moments that you're playing with each other, you're actually firing off your amygdala, which is in charge of your emotional response to one another, and decision-making, prefrontal cortex. That's when we make executive decisions. What do I do in this moment? And what's the strategic value for doing this right now? Oh, and by the way, if I want to make friends or I want to connect with people, that's important too, so that I can get done work faster later. Slow down to speed up, you've heard that phrase before, do more with less, all those phrases matter. But now we're realizing that there's actually more to science to play, specifically with neuroscience. Another place where play exists in the workplace is the following. It is in the space of creativity and innovation. We cannot solve the problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. And play is inherently disruptive. It is purely for disruptiveness. And we're going to explore how disruptive it can be right now. And how it actually is easy in the beginning, and then it gets complicated, and I don't know what I'm doing later on. Here's how we're going to play this next game. It's called Group Sculptures. I have to organize you in some form, and no, you don't have to do what's written, what's shown on the picture. It looks very professional. Here's what we're going to do. If you have a birthday falling in the months of December through February, your winter birthday. If you are March through May, is that right? Yeah, you're a spring birthday. If you are summer, June through August, you are summer. And then fall, September through November. Does that make sense? So, my summer birthdays come up here for me. My winter in the back corner. My spring there. And my fall right here. Organized.
I'm the only spring. Winter.
Here we go.
Winter over here.
Be ready, be ready.
Spring. Spring is over here? Yeah, spring's here.
Here's what's gonna happen. I am going to scream out or shout out a specific word, object, or something. You have 10 seconds to form a group sculpture as seen on the screen. No. You will, not like that necessarily. The only two rules are everybody must be connected to one another in order to form this group sculpture. Let's do a practice round. So here we go. Your first group sculpture is a boat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, Okay, that's it. Okay, all sorts of boats that we have. Here's the next one. Be ready. Goes that fast. For a fountain. Group sculpture. Fountain. 10, 9, 8,
Person in the middle with the spout. Yeah, with the spout. Yes. Now let's go like this. Yeah. Oh,
The next one is a swing. 10, 9, 8,
Swing.
Two ends.
One. That's it.
In one end, you be the other end.
Done.
Oh, we did it. We're so good.
Now, it's going to get harder.
Just do.
Those were easy. Those are objects that you all raise your hand if you thought, I know what that looks like. Yeah, okay, sort of. Wait until the next one. Now, a lottery winner. 10, 9, 8, excellent. Stop right there. Excellent. You all made the assumption that you were just won the lottery. Of course. What about the lottery winner 10 years from now? 10, 9, 8, 7, 5.
No, I
They always spend it too much. They always spend it too fast.
Yeah, one more. Your last group sculpture is of content of courage. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Yeah.
Where's the team based on that?
3.
Tigers. I'm so intimidated by the women.
You got tigers.
It's all women.
Give yourselves a round of applause. One of the things that about play itself is that it has many attributes. We are fully present and engaged in the moment. I didn't see anybody pulling out their phones to look for, what does courage mean? What can it look for? What does it look like? We also are open to the possibilities. We don't know what it looks like until we try it. We also are free from self-consciousness, and we don't judge ourselves. It doesn't matter what it is, just do it. And then finally, we connect with others, have a sense of belonging that's greater than ourselves, and actually are enjoying what we're doing. At least I'm assuming that we do. And isn't that funny? If only all these attributes could be where we do work. And we're going to tell you that it can. So we have our own app, which is not an app in technology, but it is an analog app. And it's really kind of how we think about what play is. And play helps us learn. It helps us be creative and innovative. But it also actually helps us execute. It helps us get stuff done. And that's what's critical, and that's how we think of the world. Richard Branson actually Sir Richard Branson said, I don't think about work as work and play as play. I think about it all as just living. And that's connecting back to the book Millennials. And what's interesting about play is that it exists in you. It exists when you work because you enjoy the work itself. That's it. That's you playing at work or with your work. And that fascinating about play. And that even when you apply it in an innovative space, innovation is a big buzzword nowadays, it's really not an oxymoron. It's really the essence of exploration, creativity, and in this case, Shrey said, it's the essence of innovation. Who here knows somebody who has coloring books all of a sudden, adults? Or yourself? This is a new big thing, right? So all of a sudden, hey, I want to color. There are different types of play. Creative play is what that is. Object play is when you play with an object, you make sense of the meaning of the world with an object. Social play is when people want to connect to each other. Imaginative play, daydreaming, taking a break, staring at the clouds. Those are all things that we now understand a lot more about in terms of our neuroscience and why it matters, and how it helps us be more productive at work. I play because I need a break. Remember the previous slide? I work because I enjoy it. I play because I need a break. They're actually one and the same. They just are two different types of play. And so that's what we want to help people understand more of. How do we bring more play into the work so that it doesn't feel like work anymore? It feels like I want to do not boring stuff. Our announcement tonight is the following. This is kind of the conclusion of our presentation. We're going to start something called PlayTank, and it's going to be here at CCL's offices. It's a group of people that will come together once a month and we'll explore how play can help us work and solve challenges that are going on for us in our workplace today. And that we want to share that, the modality of play with you, but also because play itself is such an iterative and innovative word and concept that we'll all be kind of co-creating as we go along. We tested this last year. It was highly successful with a small group of people. We're going to do 2 free ones. Well, if you sign up outside the door on an iPad over there with your email, or take a business card or drop a business card, we actually will be sharing what we're going to do, when it's going to happen. So please come to that. And actually, if you leave your contact information, we're going to give you a free play break. What is a play break? You just experienced it for 20 minutes. And that is, you'll come into your office, we'll facilitate a play break that can help you do the following. 1, get unstuck to be able to get some new results. 2, connect with others. Sometimes that's what people need in the moment. Have a positive attitude to do hard tasks. Remember those boring things that you have to do? Nobody has a perfect 100% job that they love. That's not possible. What ends up happening after a play break is people say, I actually have the energy to go do the stuff that I hate. And that's actually useful. That's because you have to get it done at some point. And it also boosts your midday energy with a little bit of laughter. Nancy, are you still in the room? Or she was, but she's right in that picture. What's funny is that we realized, actually, our play break logo has 2 p.m. on it. 2 p.m. is this magical time where people start to fade, in San Diego at least, in terms of productivity. And so we come in and help you figure out what to do. It's a 20 to 30 minute play break. So we're happy to offer that to you. At a random, we'll select at random whoever shares their information with us. And that's it. So I want to share that. We want to share our passion with you and say thank you for playing. It's also a round of applause. There's things outside for Jen Deal's books. She's giving it away with signatures. Sign up for our PlayTank. Wander the space. There are actually games set up in the corner back here to sort of explore some more of the concepts that we talked about just now. And explore CCL. I know it's a little bit later than we thought. But we're going to wander around.
Well, thank you.
Have a great night. Good night.
Nice meeting you, Lauren. Yeah. Yeah. Where'd you work? I work for Sorry to bring that here.
Yeah, all of them. So definitely online. That's why.